Exactly.
Shh. Zip it.
All right. All right. Coming back from the intro in 3, 2.
Hey folks, I'm John P.
And I'm Callie Lewis. It is another What's Our Favorite Gadgets This Week episode.
That was a funny way to introduce it.
Yeah.
This episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by Audible. I guess
we don't really have a good name for that.
we need some. Hey, if any of you are like some kind of a super secret graphic artist slash cartoonist slash Marvel superhero drawer kind of person,
A what?
yeah, make us some
We're
kind
really
of
good
a,
with names around here.
make us some kind of a cool jingly thing that we can use to open up our stuff we're currently playing with and liking segments.
Yeah, we really go to the geekbeat.tv/forums. But let's go ahead and
We
get
need a
on
name
into
for
it.
this. Though
We do.
seriously though, guys, this is number 2. We did this last week. We asked you, do you like
Yeah.
it? A bunch of you said, yeah, we want to see more of that.
Yeah, do more.
So we said, okay, let's do more. But we still don't have a name. It's like the things we currently like and are playing with. That's not a very good name.
It's not very sexy.
Not very
It's not very
sexy.
sexy.
Crap we like.
Crap
Yeah.
we like.
Junk we like. Stuff that's cool. I don't know. Anyway.
Gadget roundup.
No.
But that's it's different. Roundups are like
Gadget
when
roundup-
we do several of the same type
And it's like complete. You've already done complete reviews.
Okay, we're
that-
rambling now.
These are things that we're currently playing with that we think we like, but we've not completed the reviews on them yet. So hey, could still go either way. Okay? But
All
we're
right.
bringing it to you like live and quick right up front.
I don't think this is very quick. So let's get down into it.
Fair.
All right. The
Start over there.
Chew. Let's start here.
Do you know what that thing's name is?
This is the Pmega.
It's called the Pmega.
Is that P for pose?
That's right. It's like the John P. Mega battery.
All right. So
That
you
is
can see-
literally.
This is a
Wait. That is literally in your hands is the largest battery on the planet.
Exactly.
The largest
Indeed.
USB portable
Yeah.
power battery on the planet.
That is insane. I thought it was going to be bigger, actually. It's 14,000.
No.
41,600 milliamp hours.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. You've got 6 USB ports here.
Three
on
on-
each side.
3 of them are 2 amp, 3 of them are 1 amp. I'm
And-
not gonna lie, I stole it. After we
You
unboxed
did.
it on the live show, I took it straight to my desk.
You did, and you've kept it ever since. But you know what? This thing, I love the look and feel of it. It's lighter than I thought it would be.
Yep. And did you notice it has little rubberized feet?
Yes.
They're little padded rubberized feet. So you can like put it on the desk, it won't move. And let me tell you why it's important. Yeah, you're shaking the whole desk now. Why that's important is when you plug something in, you plug a USB into it, it doesn't like move around, or you pull one out, it doesn't move around, it stays there.
Yep.
And so I left it plugged in with its power on the back. And I've got I've got at least 3 or 4 things plugged into it, charging all the time. And it's awesome. We're going to take that thing to CES with
I
us.
think I need that
We're gonna
because
take
I
it
tend to
all-
not charge things.
You do, but that's why you don't get it,
So
because
this
you
is
wouldn't use it if you
now-
had it.
Mine.
Great.
Okay.
What's next?
So next up is the Polaroid camera. What?
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
This is the
Say
new
what?
instant camera. So it's digital, but it's instant. So it's both old and new,
It
if you will.
sucks. I'm just kidding. But seriously here, I'm going to be honest about it. Here's the deal, folks. This is not a Canon 5D Mark II.
Well, it's not meant to be.
It is not a Nikon, what's it called, 4DX or whatever it is. It's not that.
All
Okay?
right.
But how much does this cost?
That cost $179.
$179. You will have a hard time having more fun with a camera than this thing.
Yeah.
It takes crappy pictures. I'm not gonna lie to
Well,
you.
here's
But
an
you don't
example
care.
of one.
No, look, I gotta
this-
show it off.
Yeah, we'll show how it works. But this is what
Dang, I'm
this
good
is.
looking.
When we were prepping for the live show last Friday,
Yeah.
we were playing the happy song. You know
Snapped
what?
it.
And we were all dancing. Anyway, so
I gotta turn
show
it back
how
off
works.
because speaking of happy, listen to this. Is this the microphone we're using, Dave?
Yes.
We got it.
Okay, listen to this. Okay, that startup noise just makes you happy.
Yes, it does.
Then it says Polaroid. Now there's a little switch on the back. You can play your pictures, you can take a movie, or you can take a picture. Okay? So I'm just gonna take a picture with it right now. There's Callie right there on set. Give me a smile, girl. You go, girl. Okay, there, we snapped her photo. Oh wait, I gotta go back and play.
It's probably a terrible photo.
There,
okay.
look. See, we snapped her photo. Can you zoom in on that? Scotty.
Cubby.
Get on up in it. Look at that.
Nice.
Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna hit this little green button here. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna hit it anyway. And it says,
would you like to print?
Print. And I'm gonna hit OK. I don't know how these things work, but I'm still gonna say, yeah, print. Go ahead, go on up there, print. Now, watch this.
So you get these little sheets of paper.
Hey, don't be spoiling the spoiler.
Yes.
Listen. Watch. Wait.
There we go. It's coming out. Oh, it's coming out.
Look at this.
Just
Can
like,
you hear it? Shh.
Yeah, we can hear it. Put it back down.
Okay.
just like an old, it's just like an old Polaroid camera almost, but digitized.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Now, this photograph of Callie, I want to shake it, but you don't really have to.
I know you don't have to, but you
because
can just for fun though, because it won't hurt anything.
this is not a Canon 5D Mark II picture, but it doesn't matter because it's much more fun. That's the important thing to know.
Can I show them? Can I show them?
Go ahead.
All right, guys, take a look here.
It's not just a photo, people. It's not a photo.
Okay, let's see if I can actually do this. It is. Okay, maybe we need a little time lapse here. Hold on.
She took it from me to show it off.
You have to be smarter than this.
All right,
I'd have been
here we
done
go.
Look at this.
It's a sticker.
It's a sticker. Give me the
Here.
sticker. I'm gonna put it right here.
You're gonna wear.
I'm gonna wear it right
Callie.
here under my shirt. Ugh, that
That's
says.
a little weird.
What does it say?
Have
Read
you ever
it.
wondered if there was more to life other than being really, really ridiculously good looking?
Yeah. Really, really.
Nice,
big.
John.
And a picture of
Work
Callie.
those new pecs.
It's a picture of Callie. Yeah, that's one of those when I shake them like that. Anyway.
All right. Shall we
So,
move on?
Honestly,
That is,
I'm joking around about it, but I carried this little thing to New York with us when we went, and I really was having too much fun with it.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong with these little Polaroids. It's a wonderful little toy. It's a
$179.
great toy.
all right, next up are the Fugu speakers.
I just like the name of them.
I know, that's fun to say. We unboxed these on Friday, and I was thoroughly impressed with how they sound and their enclosures. So you've got a couple of different options here. If you'll notice, this has no speaker inside of it. What? All right,
Because
so this
there's
is
a
just
speaker inside of this.
Exactly, you have the speaker in there, and you can choose your case.
That's right. Now, this thing has, if you look, it's got all these little industrial screw holes all over it, okay? Well, you unscrew these. There's a little hex key, and you unscrew the 4 on the outer edge, and this shell comes off, and the interior part you can put in there. So this one is really durable. Listen to this.
That's called the Tough.
Zoom it out a little, Scotty. Watch this. It's called the Tough for a reason. Ooh, I dented the table.
Nice.
But there's nothing wrong with this, okay? So you gotta love that. This is $129. It has or $229.
$229.
It has speakers on all 4 sides. Speakers on that side. Speakers on that side. Speakers on that side.
Yep.
And speakers on that side.
Yep.
That's why I said all 4 sides. And it sounds really good.
And then, so this, if you get the speaker and this case, it's called the Sport, and this is $199. You can get the individual cases for like 40 or 50 bucks each, so you can switch them out, have one speaker, and then choose your method, whatever you want.
Also, look on the bottom, there's a little rectangular thing here, and that thing is where you clamp accessories. So there's like a bicycle handlebar mount. There's like a strap mount. You could put it on a tree. There's like all kinds of these mounts.
Yeah.
So for example, you could put a bicycle handlebar mount on your bike, and you could have the speaker just like that,
Yeah.
pointing right at you, and crank it way up. 6 watts. It's good. I like it. I really like it.
You know, so we cover a lot of Bluetooth speakers. We really like these. We dig these. One thing you can watch or listen to while you're biking or hiking or
Let
whatever.
me guess. Audible Podcasts?
Exactly.
.com/GeekBeat.
audiblepodcast.com/GeekBeat. You get a free audiobook and you get to choose whatever it is that you want. You
Out
could
of
go educational.
100,000 audiobooks.
You could go mystery, romance,
Can I listen to
whatever.
the Nancy Drew Hardy Boys mystery series?
Out of 100,000 titles, I'm pretty sure that's on there.
Probably is.
Go get your free book and let us know what you're listening to.
Head to audiblepodcast.com/GeekBeat. Do it now. And moving on.
Also tough is the Pelican case. This is called the Pro Gear Vault Extreme case.
Okay, can I tell a story?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Did you drop it already?
Oh, I've dropped it. So this is my personal iPad mini here. We unboxed this the other day on the show,
Right.
and on the outside of the box it says for iPad mini Retina.
Yeah.
Well, I misread it when we were opening the package. I thought it was only for the iPad mini Retina, and I was like, oh, mine's just a regular iPad mini. But it turns out it's for either one.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was able to put mine in. Now,
Good.
here's the thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not that excited about this case to start with. I thought,
It's okay.
it's another case.
Okay.
It's durable.
But then,
I do like Pelican a lot.
well, we have a lot of Pelican gear around here.
Yeah, but it's a case, okay? That's what I was thinking.
Right.
So then I got the little tool that it came with little hex keys. It's got little hex screws all around the outside. You unscrew those, you pull the thing out, you stick your iPad mini in there, you screw them in. Now you're like, oh man, I'm committed. This thing is screwed in, is bolted in. And all of a sudden, I somehow magically fell in love with this thing.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay. What do you love about it?
It's just really feels good. The thing is solid. Like even the little the lid doesn't even bend. I mean, this thing is hard, okay? The whole case is hard. The hinge is like industrial grade hinge. And I don't know if you noticed, but they put little rubber pads here and here, so you can stand it up like that, and you can stand it at different levels. Well, maybe not that low, but you can, it will stand on its own. And the buttons are still really easy to get to.
Okay.
And I don't know how they managed it, but the volume buttons are like on the bottom. They're kind of like volume plus and minus back here, and it still works even though they're on the side, okay?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then there's a little flap here so you can still get to the switch to mute it or turn your rotation on and off, however you have yours set up to go, And so, it's like waterproof, it's drop proof, and one cool thing about its waterproofedness, it does not have a cover on the screen.
But it's still waterproof?
What happens is, when you put your mini in there and you screw this thing closed, it clamps so tightly, this rubber seal around the edge of the glass.
It can't get to, the water physically cannot get to any of the ports.
That's right. Nice. So you are still just touching the glass.
Okay.
So you don't feel like, if you put anything over it, no matter how good it is, it affects the interactivity.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's probably the one best thing for me about this case is, I have now ruggedized the heck out of my iPad mini without affecting any of the functionality.
That's awesome.
Now it is a lot heavier because this case is really durable and heavy. But again, I could damage the table. I could damage the table with this and it would not damage my mini.
Hey,
Very
smack
cool.
it with the speaker.
Well, yeah, what if I smack the two together? It's like an epic battle.
It's $75. So
well worth it.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
All right, now we actually use the Acer projector here at the studio quite a lot. This is called the K137 model, and it's a little portable projector which has HDMI on the back, so you can plug in via that.
It also has a little micro SD. It has USB.
So you could, for whatever content you want to stream.
Now here's what's funny.
You use either of those.
And it has speakers built into it.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
So they sent it to us because you could imagine this is a highly portable little projector that you could maybe take with you on a family vacation, set it up in a hotel room, plug it on the wall. You have audio, you have video. You can even load your movies onto an SD card and play them right out of it.
Yeah.
So we were evaluating it just based on those multimedia player principles alone.
Right.
Well, we had it in the conference room where we were playing with it, and all of a sudden it turned into like the de facto conference room projector.
Did. Yeah.
All of a sudden it's like, oh, this is in here. People start plugging in, and now they're using it for actual work, which I don't think is what Acer intended. They did not intend you to do work with this. Okay.
But hey, it works, and
But it
doesn't take up a lot of space in a conference room, which is always nice.
This is cool too. Look, it's got a tiny little tripod-y mount thing on here.
Yes, that's very important.
You can mount it on a little, like a light stand or something. So you could take it with you somewhere and just mount it on a stand or whatever, or a desk, or you can hang it upside down from a ceiling with that, with a speaker mount.
Yeah. For your home theater.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
It's also supports MHL.
Yeah, it does.
So that's
MHL.
good. And that is about $500. I'm sorry, $600.
$600.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I like it.
For the
I'm digging it.
portability and the speakers included.
Full review later.
Awesome. The Wii charger.
You know, I wanted to throw this in because I think part of our little gadgets section here needs to be things that are just we know we like, that were really useful,
that we always use.
We don't always think about these things.
Yep.
So if you happen to be a MacBook user, Apple does not really sell any kind of travel-y charger things anymore.
No.
But you can go...
They never did.
They used to, years ago, have something like this that you could use on planes and in cars. But they discontinued it.
Okay.
However, you can go on Amazon, and for $29.99, you can get one of these Wii charger. It's literally called a Wii charger. Okay?
Like,
we
have a
link in the show notes.
It's $30.
$30, and this little bad boy will keep your gear charged on a plane or in a car just using a regular cigarette lighter adapter.
I love that.
It's great. So just pick one up for $29, you know, and keep your stuff charged.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
The D-Link. This is the D-Link DIR510L.
Now this just came in on like Friday.
Yeah.
And I rushed home. You've
already dirtied it up and everything, John.
That way you guys know I'm actually trying it and using it.
Is that thing the size of an iPhone 5?
It's maybe just a little taller and a little narrower than an iPhone 5. But what's interesting? Oh, here's one. Is this a 5? Yeah. This is an iPhone 5 to compare the two. Oops, sorry. There you go. So it's maybe a little...
Okay, a little bit bigger.
It's like...
It's almost the same width.
It's like the same width and a little taller.
Cool. And a little thicker.
Okay? But, if you ask me, this is cooler than an iPhone 5. Sorry, iPhone 5 users. So this is a hotspot. It's like a wireless router. It's a battery.
It's a hotspot. It's, you can share... Yeah, you can create your own cloud network with it. It does everything.
So there's an Ethernet port on the bottom. Let's say you go to a hotel room and they have a wired Ethernet outlet.
Right.
Even if they have a wireless hotspot in the building, who cares? You don't want to use the building's Wi-Fi because they always suck.
They do. And
you have to go through a whole authentication process to use it. Don't do that. Take the Ethernet cable, plug it into this, and use this, because this is going to be your personal Wi-Fi hotspot that you already have configured with your laptop. So you're going to plug this in, plug it in. It's got internet through the hotel, and you turn on your laptop, and bang, you're just connected because it's your hotspot.
And then when you're ready to leave the hotel room, you take it with you and use the 4,000 milliamp hour battery to keep your devices charged.
You can indeed.
What? Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because it's funny. You can. It's like ridiculous. It's got 2 USB ports. One of these, you can actually plug in your USB stick with media on it.
Yeah.
And it becomes a media server.
Exactly.
And I'm not even finished yet. Wait, there's more. Let's pretend that you don't have an Ethernet jack in your hotel room. This thing can actually get on the Wi-Fi network.
Yeah.
And then it creates its own Wi-Fi network. So again, What you would do is, rather than always connecting, because you're going to want to connect your phone,
Well, you have so
your
many different
laptop,
devices,
your iPad.
exactly.
Don't go through the setup process for all of those.
Yeah.
Have this thing connect to the Wi-Fi network, and when this is on, creating its own Wi-Fi network, your devices just connect to this automatically.
Right.
And it connects there and streams the internet through there. That is awesome.
We will try this.
Without Go-Go and Flight.
Go in flight. Oh my God! I did not think about that.
Yeah, that's good point, Cubby.
You know, I wonder what we'll have. We will try,
We'll try that on our way to NAB on
Sorry,
Sunday.
friends at GoGo. We love you guys. We don't want to cheat, but you know I have to try it now. So we're going to use it on an airplane. We'll connect to GoGo and see if we can then slave other things off of it. I know it's wrong.
Yes.
Tweet me all you want, but I'm going to try it anyway because somebody needs to do it.
We will also try in the hotel room to see how powerful it is to for families.
I did it at home.
Office. Oh, did you?
It's powerful.
Okay, but between hotel rooms, you think you?
Oh, we'll have to try.
That's what I'm
try it.
talking
See
about.
if we can do it.
Like if somebody's across the way.
How many connections, John?
I can't remember how many connections it said it was totally capable of, but somewhere in the 5 to 10
Probably
range, I think.
5, 8, yeah. All right.
Okay, we spent a lot of time on that.
That is $139.
$139.
$140.
Awesome.
You have a fancy new fun little toy here.
I have several more, but which one do you want to talk about? This, my friends, is something you don't see every day.
No.
It's called a cable comb. Would you like to see how it works?
I do. I have an idea, but I have not yet seen
You're going to
this
get
in
to be
action
the
yet.
holder of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to get to be the holder of our pre-prepared
Mess of cables.
mess of cables.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Okay, here's what this is for. Let's say you were to buy a new building.
Yes.
And let's say you were going to run a bunch of Ethernet cabling through that building.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Well, this is designed to help you keep all the cables organized. So right now we've got all these cables, and you see how if I stretch them out, even if I stretch them, they're kind of nasty,
Yep.
and it's hard to keep them all organized. So here's what you do. You're going to pull the blue center part out of that.
Okay.
Push it out. It only pushes one way. There you go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to
Wait,
take...
I thought I got to hold it.
Okay, well, you can hold it. Here, you hold it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to put the cables, like,
In between
down in
each.
these grooves. Like, wrap them kind of, you know, around, like, shove them in different grooves all around it.
Okay.
You catching that, people?
Got it?
See how we're doing that? Get the rest in there. There's 3 more.
Oh.
There's one.
I can't see where.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's another. There's another. Okay, now you got that there. Now you're going to slide that thing over it. Just, no, it's got to cut.
Oh, yeah.
there you go. There you go, like that. Did you get it the right way?
Probably not.
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Okay, now what you do, you've got it wrapped around your cables there, okay? Now you're going to take it, I'll hold these cables as if they were anchored to something, and you grab the ridges of this and you pull them that way, and then you clinch this up. Now you take one of these little cable ties,
Yep.
okay, and we're going to tie it right here.
Okay.
So that it's nice and neat and
Nice.
nice and tight, okay? Now pull it a little further.
We're at the end of one of the cables. So
Okay,
that's
well,
all we can
clinch
do.
it together. Clinch it. You'll keep this nice and neat, and then you put another little tie, and you see how that works.
So this helps you manage your cables and keep them good looking.
It keeps your bundle
So
looking
you
really
can just
beautiful.
do that throughout, and then you release it, and you're done.
That's right. You
Awesome.
pull the little yellow thing
Yep.
off, remove the thing, bingo bango.
And then
Everything's all nice and neatly tied throughout your
Very
entire
cool.
facility. Isn't that cool?
and that's only like $45.
$45, okay? Whoever invented this was a genius. So
like
we're going
it.
to use it. We're going to
Very,
use it
very
for pulling
cool.
cable.
What about the apricorn?
Okay. Now, Apricorn sent us this thing called the Padlock SSD. What it is an SSD with a padlock. It's a portable USB drive.
Yeah.
Okay?
But it's encrypted. I mean,
It's USB
It
3.
is secure. You cannot access this stuff. If you have something like, if you work for the government or NASA or something,
Or if you have a collection of some sort of data or media that maybe you don't want prying eyes to see. whatever that might be.
Don't give them any ideas.
What you do is you plug the USB key into your computer. On the first time you do it, you type in a code. And by the way, the code has to be pretty long.
Right.
You can see, here's my code. I put a passcode in here. There, you can see my passcode. 135792468.
Okay, awesome.
For this. Now, once you do that, the little light goes from red to green like it's unlocked. And then all of a sudden, the drive appears in your computer as an accessible, like any other drive. You put junk on it.
Yeah.
Then you eject it, pull it out. Now, the next time you plug it in, you got to put in the code before it shows up.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. There's always more.
Why are you always giving people more?
I don't know. Because this is not only secure that way, but this thing is also ridiculously bulletproof. Okay? We could put the padlock up against the Fugu.
God.
It doesn't matter. We just scratched it. Look, we see that? We scratched it.
But it's okay.
But it doesn't matter because you know what's next for this?
What?
We're going to run over it in our truck. I mean that literally.
I know.
We're going to run over to the truck. We're going to dunk it underwater. We're going to do all kinds of stuff and see if it keeps working.
I want to shoot
The question is...
I know you want to shoot it. You can't, maybe you can shoot it last, but after we beat the heck out of it, then we are going to pry it open. I don't know how, but we're going to crack it open and I'm going to give it to Ken. But I'm not going to tell him the passcode, even though I just published it for the world. I'm not going to tell him that, and I'm going to tell him, go get the data off of it, and let's see if he can do that.
All right, sounds fun.
But so far, it's really cool.
What kind of data are you going to put on it?
Well,
that is the question.
That you'll just have to wait and find out.
All right, one last one, and we'll wrap this up. This favorite things of the week episode.
This is my portable pterodactyl.
So you guys know we're on this Geek Fit program. Every Monday we go into the gym and Jeff measures us.
That's right.
He takes our fat
with
measurements.
fat calipers. So we got our own fat calipers.
That way we can see how we're doing midweek.
Yeah, let me show you how it works. Okay, what you do is, so like Callie, for example, you turn around here. So what you do is you take the fat calipers and you go like this. You just grab a hold of a bunch of stuff and you go like this. And you're like,
that is not actually,
that's about 37, 32,
John,
35,
wrong.
35%.
Ow!
It's working. It must be right.
You're doing it wrong.
Okay, I'll be honest.
You actually only grab the fat. You grab.
I don't know how it works.
Here, let me show you on you.
Ow, she's gonna hurt me. You're not supposed to do it there.
Yes, you do.
That's disgusting.
And then you let it settle, and you read your centimeters.
What did it say when you did that? Do it again.
I don't know. I wasn't reading.
Do it again. This is not one of the places where you do it, I don't think.
He does it on me. There.
Look, right here. Can you see that? Can you zoom in? It's like 3%.
Not 3%.
Or 3 millimeters. That hurts.
Oh, millimeters.
Millimeters. I don't know what it means, but anyway, we'd go through that every single week, and we're going to be publishing the results for you guys later on.
It's $15, so if you are following along at home, you can learn to take your measurements. We'll get you some information soon.
It comes with a book to show you how to do it.
Awesome.
For $14.50 or whatever it is, about $15. Okay, that's it for today's roundup.
Thanks for bruising me.
Well,
You're supposed to grab everything.
I don't know why you did that, but anyway. Thumbs up on YouTube.
True if you got them. Bye.